Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Hustle to Wealthy. Today I'm going to break down why the wealth portfolio is such a good business model in comparison to any other business model that I've learned. Now, you might go and say a portfolio isn't a business model, but why isn't it? Like, I love this business model because I don't. Let's restart and I share with you the story about how I came to do a wealth portfolio for my business. So I started really randomly about 10 years ago, and I really wanted to run my own business. I wanted to become a business consultant. My career drove me to a point where I was like, I can actually help small business owners to do what they to help them to do what they need to do to get to more wealth. Now, the problem with this business model was that I had to find myself clients, I had to coach clients, and I had to have conversation about all sorts of business models, even the ones that I wasn't interested in, like engineering was one of them, right? Even though we had an engineering business, I had so many clients that I worked with. So what I found is that I really loved working with the business owners, but I wasn't necessarily passionate about their business model or the product that they were selling or anything like that. So then I went, well, what do I do? And I went down the Ikigai route and looked at like, what am I good at versus what does the world need? What skill set do I have and what can I be paid for? So I came up that I should shift from business coach to a hospitality coach. Many of you would know I spent 20 years in the hospitality industry, doing really well. Moved businesses from making a $500,000 loss to break even in like 8 months, helping them really refine how they get customers, revenue, etc. The key reason why I shifted to be a hospitality consultant was because I wanted to travel. So I was like, what better way to travel than traveling around the world, consulting with the Michelin star restaurants and other restaurants all around the world for me to be able to do this and live a like epic life. So that's what I did for about 3 or 4 years. It was amazing. I had a great time. I traveled all around the world. Eating amazing food, drinking incredible wine, having amazing conversations about an industry that I was really, really passionate about. But again, the biggest challenge was that I had to build myself a following, build myself an audience, and then go and ask these people for money. So if that's a marketing funnel, if that's ad spend, oh my God, the amount of money I spent on Facebook ads, I should have shared in Facebook. And nothing was working. And part of it was because I really, really didn't enjoy sales. And over years, I always said that what I would love to do is have a business model that had no clients. Hi! That was my husband right there. Give us a wave! Enjoying. Pardon? I'm recording a Hustle to Wealthy episode. So, see, this is how we do it. Yeah, have fun. See ya. So this is what we do. We travel, we enjoy, and we relax. So anyway, back to the topic, hospitality, hospitality coach. Yes. So I really didn't enjoy having to ask for the sale and actually going, hey, do you want to work with me? So I enjoyed the conversations. I enjoyed helping people. I enjoyed helping them making more money, but I really, really didn't enjoy having to market. So I was always joking, business model with no clients and acquisition and with no staff would be my ideal business, which led me over the years to this. And the way how I came about to wealth portfolio as your business model was that a lot of my clients were so successful that they asked me what was next. And next was, well, make your money work harder for you. So take some layers of the profits and then move them to make you money so you don't have to. And I always did this with I am a true believer that you have to preach what you walk the talk. So that's what I did. I started investing money in a portfolio, and that portfolio started to make me cash flow. So much so that within 3 years we were traveling on it, making $15,000 a month, not having to be anywhere, not having to talk to customers, not being answerable to a team, not being answerable to having to get up to the alarm clock. That was my first and biggest goal, is not to have to ever wake up to an alarm clock again. And that's what I did. I invested At the time, $10,000, even though I recommend start with something like 30 or 50,000 is probably a little bit easier and faster for you to do. But yeah, I invested $10,000. I compounded it. I reinvested my returns until my portfolio started to generate me enough cash flow so that I could travel the world. And while I was traveling the world, I was spending the money of the portfolio, plus I was reinvesting part of it to grow my portfolio and wealth. So for anyone who's thinking like, is the like learning about investing and finances really for me, and I need to use my skill set, finances and investing is exactly the same as it is to learn a skill of, I don't know, be a waiter or be in IT or doing digital products or knowing how to market, right? All of these are skills. So is learning how to do a portfolio. And the only benefit, or the main benefit that the portfolio has over any other skill is that you get to a point where you do not have to trade your time for money. You do not have to have the skill set. You do not have to create. You do not have to produce. You do not have to run ads. You don't have to do sales calls. Oh my God, I used to hate sales calls. Now I love sales calls. So fast forward, yes, I am back in the coaching business, but now I'm like passionate about it. We still don't have incredibly amazing funnel. We still don't, put Facebook ads or anything like that up. Sometimes we give it a try, but we do this like hustle to wealthy. We do like our masterminds, our webinars, our coaching, because we are passionate about helping people, and we do not necessarily need to coach, which is what makes it so fun, because we get fun and enjoyable business out of us, and like hanging out with like-minded people who all want to do epic things like this. How awesome is that? Like, I think this is pretty epic. Now, I always wanted to do a Hustle to Wealthy episode from the mountains, so here you go. So if you have ever questions around like how could you do a business model around wealth, well, it's the same, literally the same answer as any other skill set, except you don't need to build ads and funnels and market and sales calls, but you still need to learn a skill. You still need to learn how to apply it, how to do your research, your due diligence, all the same all the same strategies apply as in your business. But rather than putting your money into a client and into client acquisition, you're putting your money into your money, like your time into your money, so that your money can do the hard yards for you, right? So super excited about living this life. Anyone can do it. If we can do it, going, remember, from 6-figure debt all the way to traveling the world in 3 years. If we can do it, why couldn't you do it? And then let's meet on the slopes. Talk to you soon.